So my breakfast this morning. I'm just gonna have some of this 2% lactose-free cottage cheese with some blueberries. Buying lactose-free stuff is really expensive, but because they add the lactase enzyme into the actual product, it cleaves and breaks up the lactose before you even eat it, so there's just like zero chance of getting any bloating from it, in my experience anyway. So I highly recommend.
Later.
So for lunch, slash super duper really late lunch, I'm having another Chipotle bowl. So I put the turkey in a container and I keep it in the fridge, and then I just heat it up on its own. So it's heating up right now. And then I'll add all the veggies on top. And that's gonna be my Chipotle bowl. I was craving something sweet after my meal, so I'm gonna have this Lucky Charms bar. It's 100 calories.
Later.
This is my current setup for taking pictures for Shot Robin's Closet. Currently, I am wearing the Align pant that I bought that I never wore, obviously. Yeah, I just like to keep only a few things that I really like, and then everything else I figure I might as well pass on to you guys. So I take the selfie here, and then, so I take like 3 selfies, and then I put the item down here, and then I take a picture. This is a faux sheepskin, by the way, so no animals were harmed in the making of this video. I'm in my bathroom right now doing Shot Robin's Closet because it has the best lighting in here. I changed the light bulb. If you watch my Snapchat, then you know that I have this thing for like daylight light bulbs. I'll actually show you guys. It just like is a whiter, brighter light, which I prefer more than say this yellowy light. I just don't really like the look of it. So these are the bulbs that I bought, so you can get them great value, or you can get them here, and you just have to look for 6500 Kelvin or 5000 Kelvin, and that will give you a really bright light. Last meal, I have another omelet, the exact same as breakfast omelet, and for carbs slash more proteins, I barely ate anything today. It's super late. I'm having this pizza, which is this Delissio Rustico. It's really, really good. All of the Delissio Rusticos are really good, and the macros on this one are crazy. 180 calories and a quarter of the pizza. So this is the meal. Probably only one of those quarters and save the other one for later. Hey everyone, so today is July 17th. It's Sunday. I forgot to weigh in this morning because I'm just not used to weighing every single morning. Sorry about that. But I remember just right after I kind of drank and ate stuff. So today I just spent the entire day working on the computer, so staring at a computer screen. Really, really tired right now. 10 o'clock. 10 p.m. Yeah, so that's basically what I did today. It was kind of a monotonous day, so I didn't vlog a whole lot. I did film what I ate this morning for you guys. Right now, I'm just about to head into the gym. I actually took a rest day yesterday, so I can't take another rest day in a row. My plan was to go in and do my upper body stretching and mobility, and then do a light delts and rear delt workout, and then do some cardio.
Off the top of the dome, gotta get it, go home, hella late, feeling good, got a lot on my plate. What the fuck is on my mind? I just wanna rhyme. It's the type of shit I gotta do. Oh my god, what's the time? Can you feel it right now? So I tend to have kind of naturally bad posture and shoulders that roll forward easily and a curved upper spine, so kyphosis. It's slight, but it's there, and I have kind of a barrel rib cage, so I think just all of that combined makes it really easy for me to develop kind of like bad posture habits, and I just really don't like the look of it. So it's been my goal for a long time to kind of stretch out my upper body and put myself into a better position to get good posture. So sometimes you're so far gone
naturally you just have a tendency to or whatever, or it's from like sitting at a desk, being seated and getting into that hunched position where your muscles just shorten so that they're constantly pulling you forward. So like your neck muscles will shorten and pull your head forward, your pecs will shorten, and everything kind of just gets pulled forward, and that's what happens to me really easily. So I've been really working on just kind of stretching out those muscles and doing certain self-massage techniques with the foam roller and kind of self-ART, active release therapy, just pressing and holding on the muscle and kind of moving it around and helping it release. And it's been really working for me. So the other day I actually was walking past the mirror, like in the bathroom or whatever, and I kind of like glanced at myself and I got a glimpse, and I noticed that my back looked super straight and like my shoulders look straight, and I was so excited because it's just so huge for me. Like I'm just so used to like always having to consciously like force my posture to look somewhat good. And I was just relaxed walking by, and my back looked really straight. So it's definitely been working for me. So I'll show you guys what I do for that. And then I'll go into my regular upper body mobility routine, which I always do before every upper body workout because I want to keep my shoulders healthy and make sure they're properly warmed up. And then after that, I'm gonna do some cardio and watch some YouTube videos. So it's gonna be a late night for me, and I'm already pretty tired, but it's okay, we'll get it done. So yeah, see you guys later. Hey everyone, so I'm just going to record a voiceover for this section of the video. So after the 3 exercises you just saw, right here I'm doing a lat stretch. So I'm using the foam roller to help me get a deeper stretch in my lat, which is shoulder abduction. And it's also, as it's pressing down on my tricep, I'm getting a tricep long head active release, like an iso hold on my tricep, kind of just pushing on the muscle and letting it release a little bit. And then after that, I am doing another shoulder flexion mobility exercise. So I'm just trying to open up my shoulder as much as possible. I'm using the foam roller in an upright position to massage my triceps and kind of any tight areas that I'm feeling in my upper arm. So then I move on to a tricep foam roll. So I'm just rolling out the triceps, just massaging it and helping it loosen up a little bit. The tricep long head does cross the shoulder joint as well as the elbow joint, so it's a biarticular muscle, meaning that it assists shoulder movement. It's specifically shoulder extension. So that means that if your tricep long head is tight, which mine is, it's going to pull your shoulder into extension, making it difficult for you to get full range of motion for shoulder flexion. So that's kind of the theme of my shoulder problems. I'm getting tight triceps, tight pecs, which is contributing to pulling my shoulders forward and down and not allowing me to get overhead squat. Would never happen for me without these exercises. Then next I am doing a anterior deltoid and pec foam roll and iso hold, where I'm actually just slowly abducting and adducting the shoulder, just allow all of the muscle fibers that are tight to kind of get in contact and just kind of loosen that area up. So the purpose of doing these stretches is to actually gain mobility. So the aim is to improve your mobility by the end of the session. And obviously you're not going to totally fix it with one session, but you're going to be slowly improving your mobility over time, and it's going to compound every time you do your sessions. And as soon as you stop doing them, you're going to lose that. So next I am doing it's like a bicep brachialis and tricep foam roll. It's just an arm foam roll, so I'm just getting tight triceps. And then next I'm doing what I call like an armpit massage. So I get just really like bad tightness up in my armpit, and it's actually just like really deeply stretching out my shoulder and increasing my mobility as far as shoulder flexion goes. But this is like the weirdest thing. I get so many looks when I do this, but it really helps me. And I'm just kind of pressing down, pinpointing down on the painful point in my triceps, and then also in my lat, all of those muscles that cross over at the shoulder joint. Here I can even see a difference from when I first started, that I'm getting better shoulder range of motion. And then you can see I'm kind of using my thumb to massage out any of the points that I missed in my arm and my bicep, my tricep. Then after that, I'm trying to get as deep of a stretch as possible. So this has already improved since my first stretch with the foam roller, and I'm trying to get some T-spine extension. So my back is, if it's curved in the opposite direction, it's curved in flexion, then extension is the most difficult for me. So I need to really work on opening up my thoracic cavity and kind of allowing my T-spine to get into extension so I can build up that mobility. And again, this stretch is going to affect the anterior delts and all, like pec minor and major, but it really hits the pec minor. So I'm just doing that one single double arm, then single arm. As an alternative, you can use a barbell to do this stretch and get a pretty deep stretch. And I'm also allowing my shoulder to pull forward, so it's also partially a lat stretch. So you're kind of getting a bit of everything. And then next, I am doing a pec major stretch. So when you hold your arm out horizontally and you're stretching in the direction of the way that the pec major fibers run more so. Next, I'm doing another stretch. It's almost like a iso hold with band circumductions. So it's like pulling yourself into an overhead squat position, and this again also just really helps stretch everything out for me. I love it. It's kind of what I finish with for my stretches. It just feels really, really good, and it just feels like the band is really pulling everything out, and you can see I'm getting some decent extension through my thoracic spine. And next I am doing another tricep stretch, so it's a band assisted tricep stretch. You can also do this by tying a band around an object like a bench or whatever, something that can hold it in place, and then doing the stretch. But here I just didn't have the patience to do that, so I'm just kind of using my other arm to pull. Next here we're actually getting into the shoulder prehab routine. So these are actual exercises to warm up the internal muscles of the shoulders, like the external rotators and all that stuff. So these are band pull aparts. I try to keep my shoulders pulled back so that it doesn't become too much of a trap. Next, I'm doing my YTW, so I do my T's standing up. They're just regular lateral raises with 2.5 pound weights. I do 10 of those. Then I do my Y's, which is kind of like a 45-degree front raise. And then I do external rotations. Standing external rotations are light, but just helps warm everything up. And then I do these, I call them L's. So I kind of do a bent arm lateral raise into an external rotation, and I just try to get a good range of motion. Then I'm doing rear delt flies. These ones I call W's because my arm is bent and I kind of make the shape of a W when I do them. And that's everything. So that's my shoulder mobility routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I got such a positive response to my last informative voiceover, so much to the fact that I was like super excited to do another one. And I love helping you guys and like sharing my knowledge. So if this is something that you enjoyed, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. It's a great way to give feedback, and then also comment below and tell me what you liked about it and what any requests for future videos, because I know this one was long requested and I know I'm slow getting back to my requested videos, but I still really appreciate your guys' feedback and I love hearing from you. So yeah, definitely leave me a comment and like, and yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. So I just finished my workout. I'm obviously super sweaty and gross. I'm gonna go home and shower, and then I'm gonna go to bed. It's probably really late by this point. I haven't checked the time, to be honest. I'm proud of myself for going into the gym though, because it would have been really easy to just not go. But vlogging has held me accountable, so thanks guys for watching. That's gonna be the end of this vlog. Good night, see you tomorrow.